The good news for Mel is that Hammer and Nigel can just talk nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
I can be on here with them the whole time.
Oh,
the whole time.
You're gonna be tired.
Sounds entertaining to me. All right, so Easterseals Crossroads has been helping individuals with disabilities and special needs and their families live better lives for more than 85 years.
Yeah, Carrie Vedito is the Director of Autism and Behavior Sciences with Easterseals Crossroads. She joins us now to talk about some great gift ideas for those on the autism spectrum. Thanks for being here, Carrie.
Thank you for having me.
This is such a great idea. I love this.
It is, and honestly, I recognize some of these toys as toys that my son has. So I love that these are toys that just everyday kids would enjoy, but specifically for parents that might want their kids to, you know, have something that would benefit them a little more,
For
right?
sure, yeah. I think also just giving ideas, you know, grandparents and aunts and uncles who are buying gifts and just aren't sure which direction to go. The things that I kind of tried to feature here were things that, one, kind of worked on some social skills, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a struggle point. So being able to do like pretend play type things, like we were just talking about this dentist kit, which is awesome. I love Melissa and Doug's stuff so much
good.
because it's so adorable. I'm telling you, I sat and played with this with my own children for a while. But it's also a great opportunity to kind of say, like, okay, this is what going to the dentist is like, and to practice those things that might be a little bit more challenging. The Christmas cookie set, not to step on you here, but this is really adorable too. Like, you can, you know, my daughter's gonna geek out on these because they're actually hers. She didn't know that yet. But, you know, you can put the icing on and decorate them and do all kinds of things. So there's a lot of opportunity for social play, taking turns, doing that kind of thing. Same idea with the games. Sometimes sometimes it's hard to find games that are not just like gross, you know, like the booger games and things, but also that are simple enough. Some games, they just get so busy with the rules and things that kids just don't understand it. So the simpler, the better, and then you can always build up for age, you know, as they get older. One of the things our program specifically asked for was the charades for kids. The cool thing here, they don't have to be able to read. So they can look, because I mean, if you've ever played charades with kids that can't read, and then you're trying to tell them what's on the card, and then they're like, a lion? And you're like, ah, you weren't supposed to say it. So this way they can see those things. We're also looking for things that have some sensory components that can just be more interesting. A lot of our kiddos are looking for a little bit more of that input. I thought these were adorable. They do all the different seasons. So this I saw a few months back at Target, and I got very excited.
Oh, wow.
I haven't fully mastered it yet, but I know that I could hand this to a kiddo, and they'd be like, it does all kinds of light and effects, and almost like they're DJing their own little light show here, which is super cool. The other things we're looking at is like fine motor skills and problem solving skills. So I mean, these are things that are great for all kids. These we just got in, and we built this little tree while we were waiting. So
these are cool too because they have
they're magnetic,
and you can kind of feel the beats in them.
And it actually, had some things you can model after, or you can be creative making your own. On that side, same idea. You're getting that sensory component with that moon sand, and there's rocks, and it's a dinosaur set, so they can do lots of pretend play with that. But you're still getting all that sensory input. So those are just some of the ideas and things that we look for and suggestions.
And this is something that, you know, kind of the earlier you know, the better, because you can start working with your child. And I know a lot of kids, or parents, when they learn this about their child, they just want to do something to help immediately, you know. And buying a toy like this might make you feel like you're doing something. And it might help some of that.
And I think it looks like fun to the kids, right? And that's going to be a huge part. Like, I would be disappointed to get workbooks for Christmas. I did. My parents used to get me math workbooks. I'm like, hey, what's this? But this is toys, but it's toys that you can kind of learn with, and that's, I think, really important. You know, you want it to be fun.
You have an event coming up on the 14th.
Yes,
Tell us about this event and what it is.
Our Simply Santa event is intended to be a sensory-friendly opportunity for families to take their kiddos to go see Santa.
Love it.
We actually have Santa and Mrs. Claus this year.
Wow.
But families reserve slots so they can come and do their visits, so we don't have, like, you know, huge crowd. There's no giant line and all the things that make waiting in line for Santa kind of miserable for us parents. So last year, you know, we kind of had some Christmas jazz playing, and we had the lights dimmed, and it was just a very calm, cool experience. They took their time with their visit with Santa, and being able to kind of capture a really cute moment, because a lot of our kids aren't necessarily going to sit and smile on his lap, but they might be like handing him a book or, you know, touching his beard or something. And so it was really awesome. Families were super appreciative.
Wow, what you do matters so much. And I think a lot of people don't realize that events like that aren't for everyone.
Sure.
The fact that you're making that, I love that.
Yeah.
You guys are
well,
awesome.
and we had so many parents that were just like, we've never had a good picture with Santa
Yeah.
because it's always been a nightmare. We go to the mall and they get upset and then we don't get the photo, or it was too expensive. This is free for families. They're going to leave with a book, a picture with Santa, a cookie. You know, it's a great event. So that is next
Such a good
Thursday.
idea.
Thank you so much for the
No
work
problem.
you guys are doing. Amazing. Love it. Amber?
Is everything, everything, everything. You guys